Hi, I'm Lawrence. This is the big spear, or Qiang. I apologize for my horse stance. Because of my broken foot, I can only sit so low. In 2001, while I was punching with the spear, I felt something go up the inside of my left leg. I was punching on my left side, and I felt it go through my body and connect things. I did not feel a powerful snap like a fajing. I'm guessing what happened was Qiang, but it felt like my arms kind of floated and everything felt connected. So there's about a dozen exercises. I only do like 10 repetitions of, but there's 2 punches. I do, every time I punch, I do 100 reps of them. So I do 500-600 a day. I hope to build up to 1,000. But I'll show you the 2 punches I do. I hope you can see this. This is my kitchen and family room, my apartment here. I took a banister and a belt sander and just sanded it until it was tapered. This is the best I've been able to come up with. The spear should flex, it should be alive. The first punch I do, the back foot's on the toe and the front foot's on the heel. I'll just do a couple reps and then I'll talk about it. I try not to use my arms. I try to let the turning of my waist push the spear forward, and I try to let the turning of my waist pull the spear back. When I do the initial little circle at the beginning, again, I try not to be arm-y and go like that. I try to think of my body rotating it over, and as I punch, my back hand turns forearm up. And when I punch like that, I feel a huge twist in this kidney. Of course, when I switch sides, I feel it in the other kidney. So I'm in a horse stance facing this way. I use my body to make this small circle. And then I try to think of my hips thrusting, and then my hips pulling this back out of something. I breathe out there and try to use as little muscle as possible and as much body as possible. That's the first way I punch. The second way I punch, I don't move my feet. Again, because of my busted foot, I can't sit real low. But I point my back toe about 45-degree angle, and my front toe I point almost straight ahead, and I do the exact same punching. And I try to picture a root growing out of the center of my foot and going about 6 feet into the ground, and I imagine that the root is pushing me, and then the front foot, the root growing out of that pushes me back. And this is the second punch I do mass repetitions with. Again, the front foot's pointed straight ahead, and the rear foot about 45 degrees. Those are the 2 main ones I do. As I do them, I feel my kidneys. I'm starting to feel a tingling in my knees, a good tingling, not a bad one. And I'm feeling mad stuff in my forearms. I don't know if I'm turning on what people call minor muscle groups or if it's a tendon and ligament strength. The kidneys, I know when you do lots of things like this, you wring them out like wringing a sponge. I know your body, when you feel emotions, your body makes chemicals. And if you go to a massage therapist and get a massage, you'll be told to drink a lot of water because they wring the chemicals out and you pee them out. So I'm wondering if I'm turning on endorphins. I don't know exactly what endorphins are or what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm opening or in the process of opening some kind of pathway. I don't mind using the word qi as long as the person makes eye contact and says it like this, qi. I really hate it when people's eyes glaze over and they talk like this and say chi. I don't like that at all. But I'm doing something with this twisting and turning and torquing, and I hope to recreate that feeling and then go beyond it. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll give you a quick tour of the family room here. When I punch, I stand down here in the kitchen. So I'm facing that way, and that's what I see. And I got my Bruce Lee posters, and one of my heroes, Sun Lutang, and his main teachers. And of course I'm a big judo fan too. So hope you like the vid. Thanks.